Hi everybody, this is Rebecca Mays from Thrive Copywriting. And today I wanted to talk to you about something my clients have asked me about in the past, and that is, what are long tail keywords? How do you find them? How do you use them for your business to bring in more qualified traffic and ultimately build your business? So I think it's a great question because it's a fundamental topic to uh, doing SEO in a smart way and in a strategic way. And so if you write web content, if you're, a marketing manager and you're thinking about SEO and, how to do SEO and get better results from it, this is, I think, a helpful video for you if you're not really sure what long tail keywords are or how to use them. So what are long tail keywords? They are essentially key phrases, which are 3 words or more that are more specific than more general key phrases. So an example would be, let's say the term handbag is a super generic term. This is not a long tail keyword. This is something that is so generic that we don't really even know what the searcher is looking for when they're typing it into Google. Or something like shoes, right? It's super generic. We don't know what they're looking for, and the problem is also that there's going to be a ton of competition for this keyword, and large companies are maybe targeting it, or at least getting the traffic for shoes. So we don't really recommend that you make your SEO strategy around generic keywords like this. What's a much better approach is a long tail keyword. So if we take the example of the handbag term, a longer tail keyword would be something like how to clean a handbag. This is a much longer phrase. Or where to buy sustainable handbags in New York City. That's a very long tail keyword. So the more specific the keyword is generally, the longer it is, the more useful it is as a term to target. And the reason is the competition is lower, so there are fewer people trying to actually tailor and optimize their website for that search term, so that's good. There's a better chance of us ranking for it. And the other thing is that we can create content that's better tailored to that search term, and we can have a better chance at really helping the person who's looking for it and making sure that whatever question they have is something that we are answering in the content that we create. So, if I'm targeting the how to clean a handbag search term, I can make sure that whatever content I create is really thoroughly answering the question and helping the person so that they see my website as a useful resource for them, that's really helping people like them find answers to their questions, and hopefully they will at some point buy something from me. So that's basically the long tail keywords in a nutshell. Now, how to find them? There are lots of ways to find them. There are some free tools you can use, like Google Autocomplete will basically, if you put a search term in or the beginning of a question, it will give you some suggestions of the most common things that people are looking for. You might want to do this in incognito mode so that your own data is not really influencing the search results and the suggestions that Google is giving you. Similarly, Google has other features like people also ask. If you scroll down to the bottom of the page, you'll see some related search terms. So these are ways to get some long tail keyword ideas. And you also want to think about this for branded keywords. So unbranded keywords would be kind of keywords that are not related to your actual brand, like how to clean a handbag. But if you want, you can it's definitely a good idea to look for terms related to your brand as well. And this way, if people are typing in search terms related to your brand, you make sure that you're coming up for those search queries as well. And in terms of where to use them on your actual page, as we said, we first want to make sure that whatever content we're creating is completely related to that keyword and is completely answering that question, if it's a question, or we're completely covering that topic. So that's the first thing. The second thing is that we should be putting the exact match of the keyword, the long tail keyword, in the title tag. And the title tag is something that you would give over to your developer or your software engineer. Or if you're using a plugin like Yoast is a popular one, you can put that title tag really in the spot that Yoast gives you. So you want to make sure it's the exact match of the keyword, but you can add some words, let's say, before or after the exact match of the keyword. So you can add, and you should add your brand name, the name of your website, for example, to the title tag as well. And you generally want the title tag to be between 50 and 60 characters. It can be a little bit longer if you have a really specific keyword that you're trying to target, but that's a general rule of thumb, 50 to 60 characters. And otherwise, you can put that keyword in other places, like in the meta description and the headline and the body copy of your actual web page. But in all these cases, you want to make sure that it sounds natural and that it's not, you're not keyword stuffing where you're just putting the word in over and over. So that doesn't work anymore, and you'll actually get penalized for that. So if you do this again and again over many pages across your website, you will see traffic coming in that's actually relevant to you and your business. So it's qualified traffic if you're choosing your keywords in a smart way. And you're going to be just seeing much better results than if you try to go after generic search terms. So I hope that is helpful as a little introduction to the topic. If you have more questions on this topic or SEO or content strategy, definitely put them in the comments below and I'll be happy to get back to you. Thank you so much.